Okay, now my final demonstration for you is we're going to take spinning motion to the next level, and I'm going to call this a gyro sculpture. Sculpture. I am a librarian. So I have this SVG capture of the Enoch Pratt logo that I want to use. I mean, you don't need an SVG necessarily. I'm just going to put it off to the side. The important thing is that we start working with tube shapes. And just like we've done for the last few activities, I want to work with even numbers. It's going to make my life a little easier to space it out if the numbers are all very even. So let's just go for the classic radius of 50, wall thickness of 10. Cool. Copy and paste. Now the next ring is going to stay the same size, but we know the inner diameter here is 80, so now we want this outer diameter to be a little bit less than 80. So if I made it 40, it would fit in exactly in the center. We want a slight gap, so I'm going to change that down to 38 so that we can have a 1 millimeter gap all the way around. And that's very good. I'll just put that off to the side. We don't need to keep them together yet. And now I'm going to do another copy and paste. So let's do some math here. The radius is 38, which means the diameter is twice that much, or 76. Now the inner diameter is going to be minus 20. So 76 minus 20 for two walls is 56. So if I take this new one and I shrink it to, or no, I don't shrink it, I change the radius to half of 56, which is, oh my gosh, 28. And again, that would fit exactly inside, but we don't want it to fit exactly. We want it to be slightly smaller. So let's bump it down 2 more and say 26. And now I'm happy. So I have 3 rings that will fit inside each other. And I want to create connector pieces between these. So let's just start with getting these 2 pieces squared away. I'm going to move them into the center a little bit so I can see them. Let's start by making sure, well, you know what? I'm just going to take this middle piece for now, and I want to use the paraboloid shape to create a pin that can be stuck to the side. I want it to be a little flatter than this, I don't know, 10 deep. And actually, that doesn't even matter yet until I, you know what, undo that. I'm sorry. Just leave it as it was. And then do the rotation first. So I want it sticking out to the side, 90 degrees. And I want to shrink it to the point where it will fit nicely on the side there. So let me hold the shift key, shrink, shrink, shrink. A little more. Seems fine if I take it down to 10 by 10. And now I just need to make sure that it's totally overlapping here. And I want it to, that's a little off center, isn't it? I want it to be exactly, oops, I want it to be, I want the pin to be right in the middle. Oops, still not exactly perfect. Next, I'm going to copy this to the other side. Can I do it in 15 seconds? Oh my gosh. Copy and paste. Mirror the other way. And go, go, go. Oh, no, no, no. No, it didn't quite make it.